Kerala Muslim groups oppose Zumba classes for school children. Zumba, a fun, energetic workout enjoyed in over 180 countries, is now under fire in Kerala thanks to some self-appointed guardians of morality. Introduced as a part of anti-drug campaign to promote health and discipline among students, Zumba classes in schools have sparked outrage from Muslim outfits. They complain boys and girls are dancing together and they fear girls might wear short dresses, despite the fact that students are participating in fully clothed school uniforms. It's yet another example of regressive minds twisting facts to obstruct progress. Ironically, Zumba itself was born out of improvisation and energy. In the 1986, Colombian fitness instructor Beto Perez accidentally forgot his aerobics music and improvised using salsa and merengue tracks from his backpack. That happy accident gave birth to Zumba, a global movement blending dance, culture, and cardio. What began as a celebration of rhythm is now being vilified by those afraid of change. The Kerala State Education Department recently decided to teach Zumba in all schools as part of efforts to drive students away from drug abuse and violence and to improve their physical and mental fitness. Last month, ahead of the beginning of the current academic year, the Education Department had given training to teachers as a part of their annual refresher programs. However, what started as a forward-looking step by the Kerala government to tackle drug abuse among students has now turned into an ideological battleground, thanks to the objections of some Muslim groups who see even a basic physical fitness activity as a threat to their beliefs. The recent uproar over Zumba classes in Kerala schools tells us something deeper than just a disagreement over dance. It reveals a disturbing and growing tension between modern India and those who continue to view the country to the narrow lens of outdated religious dogma. Let's be clear, Zumba is not a cultural invasion, nor is it a dance party. It's a globally respected aerobic fitness program designed to improve physical and mental health. The Kerala government's anti-narcotics campaign chose Zumba as one of its tools to channel youthful energy in a positive direction. Schools in Kasargod and Malappuram began offering voluntary Zumba classes during school hours, with students in full school uniforms participating enthusiastically. Videos of students laughing, dancing, and bonding over a shared fitness goal flooded social media, a sign that something was going right. It looked like a promising start to combat rising drug use among adolescents. But then came the objections. Hardline religious organizations such as the Wisdom Islamic Organization and Samasta Kerala Jam'iyatul Ulama began raising concerns. They claimed that boys and girls dancing together, even in full uniform, under teacher supervision and in broad daylight, was immoral. They called it vulgar. They said it was against Islamic values. One organization even declared publicly that they would not allow their own children to take part in it. This isn't just about Zumba. This is part of a larger and more dangerous pattern, a pattern of resisting every single step India takes towards progress, fitness, integration, or scientific thinking. These are the same groups that have in the past labeled yoga a Hindu conspiracy, called the national anthem anti-Islamic, and even spread absurd rumors that the polio vaccine was designed to sterilize Muslim children. In states like Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, such propaganda delayed India's polio eradication efforts by years, and now the same mindset wants to stop school children from exercising. What's even more disappointing is how they cloak their resistance in the language of rights and freedoms. They say Zumba violates their religious freedom, but what about the right of every Indian child to a healthy body and a sound mind? Isn't that enshrined in our constitution too? The right to education is not just about books and marks. It's about holistic development. When a government tries to give that to students, should we applaud it or attack it? Kerala Education Minister V. Sivankutty cleared the air saying, "No one has been asked to wear minimal clothes. This poison being spread is more dangerous than drugs." He is right, because the real toxin here is not Zumba, but the mindset that believes education must bend before religious orthodoxy. We have seen this before. In 2015, groups opposed International Yoga Day, calling it saffronization. In 2006 and again in 2009, fatwas were issued against Vande Mataram. How long will we continue to let fringe ideologies dominate public discourse in the world's largest democracy? Let's not forget, India is not a theocracy. It's a secular, democratic republic built on the foundations of knowledge, equality, and progress. When our students are learning AI, coding, and robotics in one class and being told they can't do Zumba in another, what message are we sending? That our nation's future is negotiable? That fitness and wellness must first be approved by religious leaders before being implemented in classrooms? The real issue here isn't just about exercise. It's about who gets to control India's future. Is it going to be progressive educators and policy makers trying to prepare children for the real world? Or is it going to be self-appointed moral police who see every modern idea as a threat to their fragile beliefs? This is not just about Zumba. It's about whether modern India, Bharat, can make decisions for its children's future without being dragged back by those stuck in the past. If even a state like Kerala, known for its education and awareness, can be threatened by such pressure, what hope do smaller, more vulnerable states have? This is not an isolated controversy. It is a symbol of larger clash between a rising, energetic Bharat and a handful of voices that refuse to move beyond medieval ideas. Our classrooms cannot be allowed to become battlefields for this clash. Children need role models, not roadblocks. They need encouragement, not sermons. If dancing in school for fitness is a crime, then the real crime is denying them a happy, healthy childhood in the name of dogma. Because tomorrow it won't just be Zumba. It could be science labs, sports fields, or even national celebrations. We need to choose, and we need to choose Bharat first.